And I'm Nicole.
And this is a very special broadcast.
This is the 72nd anniversary of D-Day. D-Day marked an Allied invasion of Europe, specifically France, to free Western Europe from the Nazis. It was the beginning of the end in World War II in Europe. This invasion was codenamed Operation Overlord.
General Dwight D. Eisenhower directed an Allied force of nearly 3 million British, American, and Canadian troops, together with the mountain of military equipment and supplies. Eisenhower planned to attack Normandy in southern France. On June 2nd, 1944, D-Day occurred, which was the first day of this invasion.
Shortly after midnight, 3 divisions parachuted down behind German lines. They were followed in the morning hours by thousands upon thousands of seaborne soldiers.
That is the largest land-sea operation in Army history. Despite the massive air and sea bombardments by the Allies, German retaliation was very brutal. And desperate, these Allies held the beachheads. After 7 days of fighting, the Allies held a 80-mile strip of France.
Let's take this to Martin and Farhaz for journal coverage and interview.
Thank you, Martin. Here, General Eisenhower, one of the Allied generals, coming in. Let's start with America's side of the D-Day invasion and how the war impacted his life. Eisenhower believes that during the night, some German soldiers searched for cigarettes on the bodies of his dead comrades, who is Jewish, had drawn a Star of David on the back of his field jacket as an act of defense against the Nazi Germans' brutality against European Jews. Do you recall this moment?
I thought I heard someone say, "Don't worry, Yankee boy. It's gonna be A-okay." I thought the Germans would kill me, but they didn't see my blood-stained Star of David. It wasn't until the next day that I was shot straight through the kneecap by a German sniper. I had 23 surgeries, but it was those surgeries that inspired me to become a doctor.
Thank you, Farhaz and Mr. Eisenhower. Now let's take it to Martin, and he'll be interviewing a Canadian soldier.
Here I am with one of the Canadian soldiers, a partner in the success of the Allied landings in Normandy. With the 1944 Battle of Normandy currently happening, General Johnston is beginning the bloody campaign to liberate Western Europe from Nazi occupation. General Johnston created a Canadian division that would assault a beach named Juno, which I'm currently reporting at. So far, Canadians have waged war around the normal capital of Caen. A week after that, the Canadian forces were in vanguard of the push toward Klein. As of now, they encountered fierce opposition from the 12th SS Panzer Division, which infamously murdered dozens of Canadian soldiers taken prisoner this week. How do you feel about the invasion so far, General?
I'm just happy to have the invasion almost over, We'll hope to finally end on the 21st of August, 1944, We are playing an important role to close the Phyllis Gap, assist in the capture of approximately 115,000 German soldiers, Sadly, I've lost a lot of close friends, around 18,700, both killed and wounded,
Back to you.
After much of Europe has been occupied by the Axis power for 4 years, the Allies finally launched a campaign to liberate Western Europe, codenamed Operation Overlord. On 6 June 1944, over 3 million service personnel were involved, and it hinged on the success of Normandy landing on D-Day. If the German troops were unable to prevent initial landings, the campaign to liberate Western Europe would fail and German occupation would continue for another year. Starting the D-Day invasion, which was delayed due to bad weather, it was June 6, 1944. I'm currently showing the Normandy landing of seaborne invasion by American, English, and Canadian troops. Such beaches I'm going to show is Utah, Omaha, Gold, June, and Sport. Starting off, American ships coming from the west attacked Nazi Germany at Utah, Point to Hope Beach, and Omaha. Now we have a look at the 7 Corps operation on Utah Beach. The soldiers of the 5th Corps waged the struggle for Omaha Beach. The British then attacked Nazi Germans at Gold and Sword Beach. And finally, we end Canada attacking north against Nazi Germany. Throughout the day, over 75,000 British and Canadian soldiers and 57,000 U.S. troops are landed on the beaches from nearly 7,000 ships and landed craft. By midnight, the Allies have secured their beachheads. Due to poor German command structure, the one ineffectual counterattack has been made during the day.
Thank you for listening to our special broadcast.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Nicole.
And have a great day.